Good morning. It's Friday, the 1st of February, 2019, just over 2 weeks into this new writing of the new version of beach surgery that I've been working on. And I've just finished the first monologue. So the first 18th of the book, I think, is, well, that's not an accurate way to describe it. It's not. It's the first of 18 sections, but all the sections are not of equal length. So saying the first 18th of the book makes it sound more imposing than it is. Maybe it's what would be an accurate way to say. I think it's the first tenth. I think I've got I think it's a tenth of the book that I finished this morning. The first monologue got to around 10,000 words, and I'm anticipating that the book in total will probably be just over 100,000, maybe 110,000 words. So yeah, it's within the ballpark of well, as I say, that first tenth of the book. And anyway, words aside, I'm really, or numbers aside, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I was just starting to read through it then, and I got a few pages in and realised I don't have time to read the entire thing back this morning, but it's the best thing, the thing that really made me feel good after going back to the start, which I don't have time to do every day. I really just sit and work on the next section rather than reviewing all the other sections I've written. I have a look at the previous component that I've written and a few sentences there to help me track through. But this has been the first time this morning that I really went back to the start and started to read the way through. And I was really happy to see that the style that I had from the start is very much the style that I've got at the end. It's very much in terms of sentence length and in terms of grammar and in terms of the sort of language being used. It's all there from the start, which is fantastic. So I'm really happy with it. I do want to read the whole thing through, and even I made a few little changes as I was just going through then. So that's important to do. But what's also important is to not lose momentum, because I need to keep on going and to go straight into the second monologue now. I went for a nice walk last night and had some really nice structural thoughts about, because I really haven't been thinking about monologue 2. I know it's going to be a change of tone and focus, but what the actual structure of it looked like, I wasn't positive. But I've got a few more ideas now, which I'll have a think about across the day, the weekend tomorrow. So I'll hop up and get a few good hours in there of writing and planning. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm still a bit vague as to exactly what it is going to be at this stage. A lot more vague than I am about the third monologue, which is when this beach surgery narrative starts to come in more so. But it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. I know the feeling that I want to capture, and it's just making sure that I can create something that captures that and does it in the right way. And even just now I'm thinking about things that I had forgotten that I wanted to include that have only just popped into my head. So I'm going to write those down in a moment. We'll get planning. It's a really lovely day here. It's raining and it's grey. If only I could have the whole day just to spend on this would be lovely, but there is work to be done. Have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on the weekend.